Hi, Deck Reviews here, and I'm going to review the Mavericks deck by the United States Playing Card Company. This is the one from the 99-cent store. They don't have seals on it. The box has a glossy finish to it. Has the ace of spades in the front, card design on the back. For this review, I'm going to be using the blue back deck because I think it looks nicer, and my red one has fanning powder on it, which is a bad idea. I'll go over that possibly later. This is what the Joker looks like. You got one with a horse with a red muzzle. I don't know what it's called. It's probably a muzzle. Very neat. You got a card that says Maverick, the name of the deck. Joker on both corners. Pretty decent. And the ace of spades is really big too. This is what the ace of spades looks like. Very big, same card on the box. Really nice. And here's a closer look at the back. It's kind of like a rug carpet. Anyway, let's get to the faces of the cards real quick. The faces are pointier. It uses Hoyle faces. The cards are pointier. Cards are also rounder, like the hearts and the clubs. Rounder. Let me find a club. And the cards are also very thin. This is actually all 52 cards. This thing feels like 50 cards. No, it feels like 48 cards when I handle it. Alright, let's get to the handling. And there's actually not much to discuss. These cards are terrible. They don't handle good. The fanning is decent. Nah, it's lower than decent. If you're not a good fanner, you won't be able to fan this deck. It's not that terrible in terms of fanning, but the weird powdery plasticky kind of feel is very odd when you fan it. The cards do cut pretty good. Because of the extremely thin stock, lapel spreads feel very weak. You can't lapel spread this deck every day for the rest of your life. The deck will eventually break down and lose its springiness. And finally, the Fairway is below average. It's not the worst because you can Faro it. But because of the difficulty in fanning and Fairwaying, a giant fan is very difficult to pull off. Blocky and nasty. Alright, here are my ratings over here. It's a really good deck for being in a dollar store, you know. I got my very first Mavericks from 7-Eleven for $2, so that's, yeah, you could save money at a 99-cent store. But yeah, the paper's cheap. The smooth plastic coating feels really odd. Alright, now where does this rank up? I do like the back design more than the Ace deck, but the borders are a little too big for me. These look awful in giant fans. They don't handle good. It's obviously lower than the Ace brand deck, but not lower than the Chris Angel deck. It will go right here. Alright, thanks for watching. Expect another review in an hour or so.